prior to even getting to us. That's your coaches that had you all before. They've done a great job. Because when you get to our, we've coached so many different groups. When you get to us, you got to learn. We got to learn who you guys are. You got to learn a lot of the new coaches and so forth. And I know a lot of you guys are repeaters. I'm talking kind of for the two-year collective. But you got to go through all. You have to go through all that and learn a new coach and this, that, and the other. We might not have seen this in you right away that you could do, but we just hadn't seen it yet. We got to see it before we're going to put you out there and so forth. So you guys were a lot of fun. You were a blast to coach. Going to definitely miss you. Going on to high school, I'm always a phone call away. I'm always coach. When I see you out at the mall, when I see you on Friday nights, when I see you wherever, I'm going to always, ask you about your grades, ask you how school's going on. I said, but without those, it don't matter. It don't matter. You got to have the books. I know every single one of you got dreams of probably playing college football. Hopefully every single one of you get to do that. But zero will get to do it without no books. Okay? So when you start high school next year, for the 90% of you guys that are going on, when you start, don't wait. Well, I'm gonna just chill my freshman year. My sophomore year, I'm gonna really buckle down and get it done. Don't dig that hole. I've coached too many of them that dug that hole and it cost themselves whatever level of college they wanted to play at. Okay, I'm not going to name names. I can talk about so many former players that got it done. They got to go on and play college football for free at various levels all throughout the United States. And I've coached several that didn't get it done. And it wasn't nobody's fault but their own. Now, they had all kinds of excuses on whose fault it was, but it was nobody's fault but their own. Okay? Get it done in the classroom. Work just as hard. You guys are going to work on the football field. I know you are. I've seen it. Work just as hard, if not harder, in the classroom. Okay? Go play college for free. Go play college football for free. You do that through talent and grades. Okay? You guys already got the half the part. That's the talent. Make sure you secure the other half. That's the grades. All right? When you get older, in high school, go to camps. And I don't mean go to the Cam Newton camp, that kind of stuff. If you got extra money and you're in whatever town it's in, you want to go to it, I'm not saying don't go. That kind of stuff don't always get you exposure at a college. You get exposure at college through, obviously, the camps at that university. And they have other things like rivals and so forth that you'll learn about. As you get older, hopefully some of you guys will get it. Long that's the invite. And if you get something like that, take it. But, go to that. If LSU's where you want to play college football and you think you're LSU worthy, then camp at LSU. That's how their coaches can see you. They can also see you on film and contact you, coach and so forth. But camps can also help get you exposure. So my point in saying all that is this: chances are, very, very few get to go to no camps. Very, very few get to still go on. So make sure you go to camps. Get your name out there. Okay, you're a self-marketer. Get your name out there. You go to camps. Don't go over there, oh man, I don't know, there's 9 receivers over there, I don't know none of them, I'm all shy, so I'm going to go over here and get at the back of the line. And you're going to notice there's going to be a guy, he'll go get a rep, he'll come back, he'll cut, he'll get a bit, he's number 2, he's like, man, he just cut, nobody said nothing to him. That's the camp life. Fight for reps, all right? Go get those reps. Don't sit there and waste your mom's money and you get 1 rep, all right? Or dad's money or whoever's money. Because you wasn't going to be aggressive, you just got 1 rep. Make them tell you, I'm sick and tired of seeing you. Let me look at somebody else. Okay? That's some of the best camp advice I can give you. So many kids, I've seen it firsthand, will have to sit back there, went to the back of the line. You ain't gonna get noticed back there at the back of the line. That shows them you got no drive. All right, you're not wanting to go and get in there worry you're worried about somebody saying, oh man, he's got in front of me. Whatever. Make them tell you, no, it's his turn. All right, just remember that. Again, I'll keep hashing it, grades is so important, fellas. Make sure you handle the business in the classroom, because it don't matter how good you are on the football field. If you ain't got them, they can't come get you. Okay? If you ain't got them, they cannot come get you. And always, guys, for the recruiting process, I know a lot of you guys will be interested in that. There's no exact science to it. All right? For a lot of guys, it don't happen until they're juniors and seniors. Okay, so if you're a sophomore in high school and you ain't got 19 offers, it's not the end of the world. I don't know the data for sure, but I would be willing to bet 90+% of the guys don't get offered until their junior year or better or later of high school. Okay, very few. You'll hear of guys getting them, but it's fewer and far between. I could go on from guys I've coached to guys I've coached that finished with 15, 20, 25 different offers. And they didn't get them until like their February of their junior year of high school. I mean, their junior season is already over with. So don't get frustrated if you're a freshman in high school and you ain't got 6 offers yet. Okay? I'm always a phone call away if I could ever help you out in anything. I don't always have all the answers, but I do got a lot of resources. If I don't have the answer, chances are I can probably get it, and I'll do what I can to help you out. Okay? Now we'll get started with the kids. So first kid I'm going to bring up, great football player. He made a big improvement from last year on this year, just on work ethic alone. Just on work ethic alone. His future is super bright. He's a great kid. Hopefully he'll continue to work hard in football, because I know he's got a bright future in it. If he will continue, if he'll make that jump from how he done from 7th grade to 8th grade on his work ethic, how much better he worked this year than last year, he's got a great chance. You're going to read about him a lot in the paper in a positive way. And that's number 1, Shannon Blair. The next guy, not the biggest guy in the room, not always the biggest guy, not going to be the biggest guy on the field many times, but he don't let his statue stop him. He's got a heart bigger than this whole building we're in, and he practices like it every single day, and he plays like it every single day. Very, very rare in 2 years, very rare. Did you ever have to motivate him to work hard? He got out of the car wanting to work hard. All right, that's one of the best compliments I can ever give a young man about football is I don't have to motivate him to work hard. And I call them self-starters. He's a self-starter. He's motivated when he gets out of the car to get the job done. And he had one heck of a season with us this year. That's number 2, Jarvis Stockton. Next young man was a newbie to the team this year. He did a great job fitting in. He played. A lot of people don't know that he had never played the positions we played him at. He had never played before. He'd always had his hand in the dirt, playing on the offensive line. And on defense, he played a totally different position than where we played him at. We like to try to play kids first where we think they're going to play in high school, and second, we have a team need. Unfortunately, sometimes we got to move with where the team need is. But in this case, we were able to play him where we think he's going to play in high school. He adapted quick. He battled. He works hard. He's got to make sure he handles his business in the classroom. And he's got a very, very, very bright future. That's number 3, Daniel Stanford. Next young man is one that is some of this stuff will be redundant. Some of the guys I think a lot of the same things about. They got some of the same traits, so you'll hear some of the same message about certain ones to do others. But the next guy, he's another self-starter. Gets out of the car, works his butt off every single day. I never have to. He does not miss a rep where he's not going 110, giving 110%, going 110 miles an hour. And that says a lot about a middle school kid, because you don't always get that. He's been a joy to coach these last couple seasons. He did great last year, and he came back this year, took it to a whole nother level. Had a phenomenal season, and he's got a very, very, very bright future. One of the most coachable kids I've ever had the pleasure of coaching. And that's number 4, Jason Fowles. next young man is playing quarterback. Playing a lot of positions for us isn't easy, but playing quarterback for us ain't always easy. And it's not always easy because we basically are a replica, scheme-wise, we're basically a replica of the high school. We don't dummy it down. We don't simplify it. We don't make it easy for you. We expect you to learn it. And we want you to know it. So playing, we put a lot on, but we put a whole lot of stuff on our quarterbacks. A whole lot of stuff on our quarterbacks. And we don't back off. We don't go and say, well, that's just because I was in middle school, he didn't do it that time. We expect them to play like they're a third-year redshirt junior starting in college. That's what our expectations are. And this young man did a great job with it. Very, very coachable. Always wanting to get better. Pick up the offense really easy. Improved a lot from last year to this year. Did a great job and made a lot of plays. That's number 5, Jordan Potts. Oh. Next young man is a guy that when you go to war on game day, you want him on your sideline. You don't want him on the opposing team's sideline. He has that knack of making plays, and that's something that is a gift. That's something that as coaches we can coach technique. We can coach. We shouldn't ever have to coach effort, but we can coach effort. We can coach a few things. Certain things kids do, you just cannot coach, and that's what you call a gift. Some have it, some don't, and it's all right. Some got a gift in the science class. But this next young man, he has what I call a gift. He's got a future that's as big as the building. He's a great kid, great to coach. He's a great teammate. Works hard. Been a blast coaching him. Look forward to following his future. That's number 7, Tommy Whitten. Next young man is a guy that talk about sacrifice sometimes, and sacrifice can be taken many different ways. And this young man, he sacrificed by basically for the team's best interest. Chances are he ain't going to play the position that he played for us this year. He's probably not going to play that position in high school. But we needed it as a team, and he did it. He didn't complain. He didn't, man, I'm going to get to play this position in high school, but on up here, I got to play here. Most of the time when he goes to battle, he looks like David versus Goliath in terms of statue, and he never one time complained. He worked his butt off. He's phenomenal. Our number 8, T. Kyle. Now, y'all that don't know, T's not that little, but he played center for us. So a lot of times he was trying to block somebody about twice his size. He never complained and always did a good job.